So on that note, let's get back into what we actually are here to do tonight and talk about the NCAA preview for this segment.
NCAA preview.
That's right.
All right.
I was thinking we better not quit our day jobs on that one, but NCAA preview. It's going to be another tough round for the Iowa Hawkeyes this weekend.
Iowa travels to Purdue. Another Big Ten matchup.
And as much as I'd like to see the Hawkeyes win,
who wouldn't?
I would be almost more impressed to see. I would almost be more impressed to see the Purdue W on that one, on the basis that, hey, it would hurt Penn State in that regards for the chance to win the trophy for the Big Ten championship that no longer hails the name of their former legendary coach.
However, the University of Iowa Hawkeyes are America's team. They are America's team. They're gonna
really win. We've moved up to Dallas Cowboys status here.
Yes. Past the Cowboys.
Okay.
Past the Patriots.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to say probably Purdue is going to win that game. No offense, Hawkeye fans. I'm right there with you. I'd love to see them win, but after a heartbreaking loss at Kinnick in the loss to Minnesota, I think they're too inconsistent, and I think we barely hold on to just enjoying the fact of being bowl eligible with 6 wins, and we look to either a possible lowly prior to New Year's Eve game, and just enjoy it while it lasts, and hopefully get some wins before we end the season, because let's face it, after this week, it don't get no easier with Nebraska, especially going to Lincoln. So if we get the win, great. If we don't, enjoy the possibility of a bowl game, and look to next year.
Oh,
that's my thought on that.
Yep.
Scott, what do you think?
I would tend to agree, Travis.
Oh, yeah, and you were a Mr. Hawkeyes fan there. Big rally support cry right there for a second.
I love my Hawkeyes, and if they win, I'm going to be so happy. But I'm realistic at the same time.
Absolutely. Number 2, Oklahoma State. Going to be a big game, and this is a televised ESPN game, so all you Cyclone fans, if you can't make the game, save the money, sit at home in your recliner, grab a blanket and your favorite drink and some popcorn, and enjoy the show for free, because number 2, Oklahoma State, is coming to Jack Trice this weekend, as Iowa State will be taking on Oklahoma State this Friday at 8 p.m. at night, and that, again, will be televised. And although I'd love to see Iowa State get another big upset win like they had over some of the teams earlier this year, I don't see them beating number 2 Oklahoma State, because that's a powerhouse team that has been coming up, climbing steadily through the ranks, and I don't see that happening. I see that being quite the blow, regardless if it's Steele Jans or the backup quarterback playing. I don't think Iowa State has it in them. It's a great team that's developing, maybe next year, but just not this season.
Yeah, definitely. Well, okay, sorry. I'm going to break in we're in our NCAA preview, but I feel like something
is notable
that just happened.
All right, so this is breaking sports news from Scott Brebin.
For men's basketball, NCAA men's basketball.
Basketball.
Duke overcomes Michigan State 74-69,
which gives their coach the all-time winningest record.
Coach K he surpasses
Bobby Knight,
his mentor, as the all-time winningest coach in NCAA history. So congratulations to the Duke men's basketball team.
And if he can hold on and not have any sex allegations or any scandals go on, it'll be great.
Now, Mike Krzyzewski?
They call him Coach K.
Yeah, Coach K. Because no one can pronounce that name.
Nobody should attempt to.
So, yes, 903 wins.
Well, that was another NCAA update.
So, okay.
This wasn't NCAA football, but
that was big news. I just thought somebody posted on Facebook for me to announce, so you guys come on here.
All right, back to what we were talking about as we return to our regular scheduled programming. Number 5, Oklahoma will be playing at number 25, Baylor, and I would imagine to say that this also, like the Oklahoma State-Iowa State game, will be definitely in the favor of the higher-ranked team, which is Oklahoma in this case. Sorry, Baylor fans, but Oklahoma is going to have the win on this one.
Did we talk about Iowa State?
Keep sleeping there, Brebin. Going on at number 17, Nebraska. As Nebraska gets the win over Penn State last week, they move up 2 points to number 17 this week in the polls. They will be taking on number 20, Michigan, at Michigan. And the phone is ringing, so Brebin, I'll let you grab the phone. I'll talk about this. Number 17, Nebraska. I'm going to say, sports fans out there listening, Nebraska is going to have the win on this one. But I think Michigan's got too many banged-up players. They've been a little inconsistent after the Iowa loss and been kind of fluttered, I think. So I'm going to give the vow and the wink to Nebraska in this one, as Nebraska seems to keep rolling here. And I think if they win this weekend, they move up a few more points, and they become a definite threat for the Iowa Hawkeyes in 2 weeks. But I guess that's what my call is going to be. Scott's still on the phone, so I guess we can just wait for him, or we can just keep talking about football. Northern Iowa this weekend going to be another great game, as Northern Iowa, we'll talk about NCAA FCS football here quick, as Northern Iowa gets ready to have another great game. It will be a road game, though, this weekend. But either way, it's going to have some real big contentions and extremely contentious, depending on what North Dakota State University comes out with. And we'll talk about that matchup as well here in a second. But Northern Iowa, if I can get the schedule up here.
What are we looking for?
Even football schedule this weekend. Internet's being a little slow tonight.
For this weekend?
This weekend. That's one thing you left off my list this weekend. Sorry, Panther fans.
This weekend is Southern Utah.
It is. No, it's not. That's who we've won against this weekend in the Dome.
Oh.
This weekend on the road. Keep sleeping there, Scott.
Illinois State.
Illinois State. There you go.
What are you talking about? It's on here.
That's right. Sorry,
I was looking at the wrong one, but yeah, it's on here.
Okay,
Don't question me.
No, so Illinois State will have home field advantage this weekend as the Panthers look to wrap up this weekend and get the win, which would put them at either 8-2 or 9-2, roughly about there if they can get the win this weekend.
All right.
And just to keep everything interesting, let me look this up. One last thing, we got to look at North Dakota State, because this is a very, very close call that this could come down to, depending on how everything turns out this weekend. North Dakota State University will be playing this weekend Western Illinois, who the Panthers in their first home opener had a little fit with. And this is a Western Illinois team that beat the Panthers a year ago at home. And so, especially coming off a loss to Youngstown State, I think North Dakota State could be a little bit gyrated a little bit from this. Now, let's see. This game will, I don't know if this is at North Dakota State or not, but this will be a 1 o'clock game for the Bison of North Dakota State. So if North Dakota State loses, they drop to number 2 if Northern Iowa wins this weekend against Illinois State, which I think is very doable, being that the Panthers are a rated team. So, Panther fans, you want to outright win the MVC title this year, we need a Panther win, we need a Bison loss.
Well, that would be great. That would be great to see.
If not, it's going to be real close to see who they hand this one to.
All right.
So with that, let's probably throw it back to some music here, Scott.
Okay, I suppose.
Because that wraps up the NCAA stuff for right now, unless you want to talk about basketball. But in the meantime, we'll pause that, we'll wrap it up, and come back with another look at the weather here at the top of the hour, give you some music, and in our second hour here, if you stay tuned, we'll be talking about the NFL coming up after the break.
All right, we got a little Jimmy Rowe for you. The Middle here on 94.5 KULT.
94.5 KULT LP, Cedar Falls, a broadcast service of the University of Northern Iowa.